Hi guys, my name's Reiko and I live in Brooklyn, New York, and I decided to start my very first video blog dedicated to trying new things and having new experiences. So the goal is for me to live a more adventurous life. So what I'll be doing in order to hold myself accountable to that goal is documenting a new experience or something new that I learn each week and sharing it with you guys. So for my first experience, I decided to take an aerial yoga class, and this was actually, I have to give a shout out to Brittany, who posted a picture of herself in an aerial yoga class on Instagram. She was hanging upside down and it looked really cool and scary, so I said this is the perfect first thing for me to do for my blog. So I am going to read a description of the class. It is called Unyata Aerial Yoga, and I hope that I'm pronouncing that first word right. Unyata is the Sanskrit word for elevated, meaning both elevated in spirit and physically elevated. With the weight of the body supported, students learn how to achieve proper postural alignment through relaxation rather than effort, enhancing a relaxed and peaceful state of mind as well. Doesn't that sound nice? And so what you're doing is you're practicing yoga, but you're using silk hammocks that are hanging from the ceiling in order to do different moves. So there are definitely times where you're inverted or you're, elevated, your body's not touching the ground at all. So that's kind of the crazy part of it. But I'm looking forward to doing it and sharing with you guys how it all goes. Thanks. So I'm at Sacred Sounds Yoga Studio, and I'm here with Brittany. She's an aerial yoga instructor, and she's been kind enough to stay with me for a couple minutes after class just so I can get some footage so you can see what the class was like. Great.
Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just walk up to the hammock. So we'll meet it in the center line. Okay. And then you go ahead and open it up so it's about body width, shoulder width. Just place your wrists, place your hands towards the base, keep the wrists firm, engage, and exhale, just take it forward. Going to take it forward, lengthening, beautiful, really drawing the hips back towards the back wall, lengthening down, opening the back of the legs, and inhale to round the stand. So articulating each vertebra, steps one on top of the other, let the head be last. You can full kick here, and then draw your feet around the front of the fabric, just around the front, bring the soles of your feet together. Beautiful, dropping the knees down. Okay, and then let your hands just rest gently on the ground. Beautiful. Now turn yourself, just to orient yourself with the mat, so just you can hook there if you'd like. Just releasing the knee gently out. Then you can let your hands rest to the sides, just on the tops of your hands, just letting them rest out. Or you can reach back and let them gently find your foot. Bridging, full bridging. Beautiful. And even if you like, maybe let your gaze come towards the mat, almost as if you're reaching your toe towards your head. Beautiful. Lightly releasing the knee down, opening the hip flexor. Strong hands to the heart center. Beautiful. Honoring your practice. And reaching up, inhale to find your fabric. Reaching up just to find it next to your thigh. Beautiful. Taking a full straddle kick first. Beautiful. Rocking up to stand. Releasing forward. And then let your shoulder points drop forward. Take a gentle bend from the hips. Beautiful. Just releasing, letting the head be heavy, the neck be soft. Maybe gently swing side to side. You can step your feet out just about hip width and just swing. Beautiful. And gently inhale, coming up to sit. Was that good for you?
That's great.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're
I
welcome.
really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks a lot. That was awesome. Very nice. That was incredible.
Hi guys, I just finished my first ever aerial yoga class. It was actually pretty cool. Definitely cooler than normal yoga classes I've taken. I'm not much of a yogi. I kickbox, so like I'm more like heavy cardio type of fitness person. But it was actually really cool. We used these silk hammocks that were suspended from the ceiling. So it kind of had this extra added element of interest for me. The hardest part was just learning to relax, number one, and to trust that the fabric was going to hold me up, particularly when I was doing like inverted exercises like you saw, or you know, just when I was hanging from it at any point, I felt like I might fall. So it was a little hard for me to get past that for the first few minutes, but then I started to really get into it, and I really enjoyed practicing yoga that way. I think it's something that, especially if you like yoga, you should try. I would definitely recommend it. I don't know if I would do it regularly. I love kickboxing, and yoga has never been my thing necessarily, but I could definitely see myself going back with a friend periodically. And you should definitely try it out. One thing I could say too is at Sacred Sound Studios, they were super accommodating. The aerial yoga instructor, Brittany, was kind enough to stay with me for a few minutes after so that I could film myself doing a few of the moves and not make anybody uncomfortable. So it was a really great studio, and it was a great beginner class. So I definitely recommend trying out aerial yoga. And if you want to go, let me know. Maybe I'll go with you.